Sports Show is a cheesy production produced for the Forum of the Fanatics on Facebook, monitored by Terrence Roberts. Also distributed to Athletes Gone Wild, moderated by Dory Longino, and All Sports for All People, moderated by Eddie Martin. Those are found on Google+. Find us and join in the wacky conversation. Just don't talk about somebody else and get your ass whooped. That's all I'm saying. Welcome, sports fans, once again to the Fat Man, Terrence Roberts. That's me, and this is the Big Ox Show. Sports review and whatever you want to call it. And let's take a look here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you my picks right quick for who's going to make the playoffs as the season starts here in less than 48 hours. Wow, we're almost there. Yes! Football's back! Damn it. Okay, I'm going to give you my picks and let you know who's going to win the Super Bowl. And I'll tell you why why I believe that. And, you don't have to agree. Of course, that's your prerogative. Alright, so let's start with the NFC. There are 10 teams out there in the NFC that can make the playoffs. There are 10 teams in the NFC that can beat you consistently. If they play 10 times, they probably win 7 of those 10 times. That's all the teams in the NFC East. The problem with the Cowboys and okay, hold on. Let me go with my which column, then I'll get in that. Okay, so this is going to represent the South. I got the Saints representing the NFC South. The NFC North, I have the Vikings representing. I have the 49ers taking the West, and I have the Eagles taking the East. And that could flip-flop with the Redskins if RG3 stays healthy. So the wild cards are going to be... So the Redskins and Seahawks are who I have for the wild card. And like I said, I'll get into that in a second about why I chose them. The AFC East is torn from the floor up. The Patriots should repeat in that division because there's nobody else. The Dolphins, yeah, right. Jets, who's the quarterback? Bills? Really? So we got the Patriots for the East. I'm picking the Broncos for the West. I'm picking, oh hell, I don't think the Ravens are going to make the playoffs this year. I really don't, because they have had a lot of change. And when you have a lot of change, you usually don't make it. So, because I'm a Steelers fan, but I'm going with the Bengals. I'm going to explain why. Bengals for the South. The North. And the South are going to be the Colts. I'm taking the Colts in the South. With the Steelers and Texans as the wild card. So here's the deal, right? There's 10 teams that I'm looking at in the NFC that if they played all the teams, 10 times, they probably win 7 times. And so you got the NFC East. The NFC East is still a beast. You got the Eagles, who have a new coach. So with new life, I think the Eagles are finally going to be able to take off and fly. The Giants and Cowboys have the same problem because they have the same core players and they have the same coach. The Giants, especially because the past 7 years that I can think back, they've always had a mid-season collapse. The year that they won the Super Bowl, Michael Strahan came back and gave them a pep talk. And so they don't have any on-field leadership, and without any on-field leadership, you can't get people, kick people on the butt and get them to work. So over there in the other division there, the Seahawks and they gave the 49ers a run for the money last year, but I don't think they're going to overcome that division because the 49ers, not only did they maintain the core, they picked up a key player, Anquan Bolden. Now, he brings Super Bowl championship to that team, and he's elevated that team because they talk about the mentoring. And like I said, you have to have on-field leadership. Not that they really needed it because Kaepernick was doing fine. The hell is that? Anyway, the Vikings have Adrian Peterson, and that dude is a beast. So I think that they're going to go ahead and take that division. The Packers could, because they have Aaron Rodgers, but the NFC has, like I said, there's 10 teams, there's only 6 slots, so I had to pick somebody. The Saints and Falcons. The Saints got their coach back. And so I don't think the Falcons stand a chance. I just don't. So then on the AFC, you have the Patriots and the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Bills. The Jets, we don't even know who the quarterback is going to be. The Bills, who knows? Dolphins? I don't know. So in the West, you have the Broncos. Yeah, the Broncos, they're returning their core people, but I think the Colts are going to end up going to the Super Bowl over there. Don't ask me why. This is what I think. I don't know. I played spin the bottle. I spun the damn bottle and it came from the Colts. There you go. That's the reason why. But really, I think that the Colts are an up-and-coming team. They're a young team. They have their core people. They got Pagano back. And Pagano's kind of a kick-ass kind of a guy. The Steelers, they really pissed me off because they got that big crybaby Ben Roethlisberger. And like I said, the Steelers are my team, but they got Ben Roethlisberger, and instead of him going out and say, okay, coach, what are we going to do this week? I don't want to do that, coach. I want to throw the ball. He's a selfish, spoiled brat, and he really irritates me. So as soon as we get rid of Roethlisberger, because really, if you look at it, he's thrown more games away than he's actually won. For every one game that he's won, he's probably lost 3 throwing the ball to the other team and them scoring. So those are my picks for the week. This is being posted, and you can take a look at it at the end of the year and see how far off I was. So hey, get the popcorn ready, get the hot dogs ready, get the nachos ready, get the guacamole ready, get the beer ready. It's party time. It's tailgating time, and it's time for football. All right. Welcome back. We'll catch you next week. We'll have the week in review coming up next. It's going to be my picks for the week. So we'll catch that in the next video, okay? Hey, have a great one, and remember, don't whoop nobody's ass. It's just football, all right? Or don't get your ass kicked either. It's just football.